Pope Francis kicks off preparations for next year's World Meeting of Families with a public letter to organizers. The meeting is scheduled to take place in August 2018 in Dublin, Ireland, and will focus on the theme, the gospel of the family, joy to the world. Vatican correspondent Mary Shovelin joins us from Rome. Mary, what did the Pope say in his letter about his hope for this meeting?
Lauren, the Pope says he hopes the meeting will be a way for families to reflect more deeply on Amoris Laetitia, that document he published after the two recent synods on the family. He's encouraging families to use this time before the meeting next August to ask themselves if love is the basis of their family life. Like, are we patient? Do we ask each other forgiveness? Do we say please? Do we say thank you? And he's encouraging the church to be a church on the move, a church that goes out, reaching out to be an instrument of God's mercy.
Remind people what happens at the World Meeting of Families.
Well, the World Meeting of Families is a time they get together for the week before the Holy Father gets there, and hopefully he will. That question is still to be answered. So they get together for catechesis, family celebration. Different families give their various testimonies, and it's all happening in Dublin. But we have to remember, it's a worldwide event. Families coming from every corner of the globe.
And what issues are going to be discussed?
But from what we learned today, they're really going to be looking at the challenges that are facing the families. They're going to be looking at the good and the bad in family life. And we know that there are so many challenges facing married couples today. And there are several couples that are away from the church as well. And I was able to speak with Archbishop Dermot Martin and Cardinal Farrell, who are at the press conference this afternoon. And I asked them how they thought about reaching out to these families that may be living outside of the church's teaching or just in difficult situations.
We have to reach out to those who have drifted away from the church's understanding, not to condemn them, but to try and find ways of opening an invitation to them.
How are we ever going to get people, speaking in a different aspect, to come back to the church if we don't reach out?
So a very pastoral approach, a real effort, Lauren, to be on the front lines with families as they face today's challenges.
Sounds like a wonderful event. Mary Shovelin, EWTN News Nightly Vatican correspondent. Thanks, Mary.
Thank you, Lauren.
You can sign up for the World Meeting of Families or just find out more by visiting worldmeeting2018.ie.